The day I walked out of that house, no tone of them stopped laughing. Not my husband, not his mother, not even the cousin who filmed it all. Me standing there, drenched in coffee, humiliated in front of my coworkers because my mother-in-law thought it would be funny to switch my thermos with hers, filled with cold brew instead of the strong espresso I needed for my presentation. The prank went viral in our little circle. The client saw it. The company called it unprofessional. I lost my job. They said I was too sensitive, that I needed to learn to laugh at myself. So I laughed, but only once, quietly. When I signed my resignation papers and realized they'd just handed me the perfect silence I needed to start again. When I first met Daniel's mother, she hugged me too long. That kind of hug that pretends to be warm, but scans for weakness. I should have known then. She'd say things like, "You're so ambitious, dear. Don't forget men like simple women." Daniel would chuckle. That's just how she jokes. I thought love could outgrow pettiness. I was wrong. It doesn't. It rots under it. Every dinner turned into a test, every compliment into a blade. And Daniel, my Daniel, he always chose laughter over loyalty, until the day I stopped choosing him. After the prank, I found the group chat, the one titled Family Banter. My name was all over it. Screenshots of my resignation email. Comments like, "Guess she'll finally learn humility." A voice note from Daniel. "Maybe she can focus on cooking now." My fingers didn't shake when I listened. Not once. I saved everything. Every file, every timestamp. That night, I lay beside him as he slept, watching the faint glow of his phone on the nightstand. His face was peaceful. Mine wasn't. That's when the silence began. Not the kind you give up in, but the kind you plan in. They thought I'd fall apart. I didn't. I applied for a remote position overseas. Didn't tell Daniel. Didn't tell anyone. Months later, I was on a flight to Berlin. He woke up to an empty bed, a signed divorce petition, and a note that said, "Don't worry, I'll learn to laugh." In Berlin, I rebuilt myself brick by brick, quietly. My new company was lean, global, efficient. I learned digital strategy, corporate communications, cyber law. I didn't plan revenge yet. Not until I got a message from Daniel months later. "Proud of you. We saw your company on the news. Mom says you always had potential." That emoji did it. The one with the nervous laugh. That's when I began. Their family business, Daniel & Co. Interiors, had a growing online presence. All their marketing, website, and client portals ran through a third-party agency, a lazy one. Guess who owned a competing firm now? I didn't touch them directly. That would be too obvious. Instead, I built a shell company, hired their agency for a fake contract, and waited. When the renewal cycle came, I had full visibility into their back-end system, client lists, financials, the works. One by one, I identified discrepancies, tax filings, forgotten, invoices, duplicated, all legal, all publicly reportable. Then I sent an anonymous package to the local regulatory board, another to their biggest supplier, proof of their late payments, falsified approvals, and on last one to Daniel himself. It contained a single printed email chain, his mother mocking a disabled client for being picky about the wheelchair ramp. That alone shattered two of their biggest contracts. The next week, their brand was trending online for all the wrong reasons. Daniel called me at 3 a.m. Berlin time. His voice trembled between guilt and panic. "Did you do something?" I didn't lie. I did what you taught me. Learned to laugh at myself. He didn't speak for 10 seconds. I counted each on. "Everything's gone, Mia. The clients, the deals, even Mom's social page. People are threatening boycotts." "That's terrible," I said softly. "You should check your inbox." He did. Inside a single folder, screenshots, chat logs, voice notes, the same ones I'd found that night. "I made sure the world knows who you really are," I said. "Transparency is important in business, isn't it?" Then I hung up. The next morning, my inbox overflowed. Messages from them. His cousins, his mother, even Daniel's friends. "We're so proud of you. Can you help us rebuild? You've become such an inspiration." Each one got the same reply, "Check your inbox." Inside, they found copies of their own cruelty. Their receipts of every laugh they shared, at my expense. No message needed. The silence after said everything. Now, years later, I sit on the balcony overlooking Berlin's skyline. My company thrives. My name carries weight. And somewhere back home, the woman who called me too sensitive is learning that sensitivity isn't weakness. It's accuracy. When people laugh now, it's not at me. It's at the irony. How the joke turned into justice. Because in the end, I didn't